Hey there YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Growing Gringa. It has been a long time. My name's Mary, I'm a Canadian citizen. I've been in Costa Rica for almost, 2.5 years? I don't even know. A while. Long enough to say that I'm getting my toes wet. Yeah, it's been a while, so I wanted to make a video. Kind of wanted to do a walk and talk, but it's at the end of the day. It's almost 5:30 and I'm just too tired, so I'm gonna sit and mumble. I'm sitting out here behind the barn there. I got the chicken coop is through that window there. There's a lot going on in the coop right now because it's the end of the day and everyone's trying to get settled, and there's something weird going on actually. There's a lot of scuffling going on. I don't know if you ever heard or if I ended up publishing. I filmed so much stuff and I never actually put it together and publish it. But I don't know if you remember Three Chicks in a Chainsaw. I had a little baby chicken. Lily Peeper. Lily Peeper. Lily Peeper. Come on over here, Lily. Lily Peeper is actually Billy Peeper. I was super disappointed. I raised that thing by hand. Billy Peeper, how's it going, bud? Yeah, poor Billy. Trying to avoid showing you the barn behind me because there's still a lot of trash there. If you haven't seen my previous videos, or if you're first time here, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I think we're January 19th? 19th, yeah. Of course, I gotta say, a lot has been going on. I apologize for... Not really, but I mean, I regret not producing more stuff and following up on my Eat the Food challenge, which I have previously recorded an explanation video and that never got put up either. So I'll see whether this one or the other one gets put up. But yes, I did an Eat the Farm challenge. I did it full-heartedly for at least 7 days. I actually think I dragged it on for a little bit further, but after the 7 days I was a lot more lax about it. Yes, so that was quite a challenge. I learned a lot about what I didn't have, what I want, and since then I actually ended up planting some rice and some beans, which the rice patch went well, but then it got abandoned and I lost kind of what I had produced. The beans, I planted probably 100 beans that I had in the kitchen and that were starting to go moldy because the packaging was bad, so I threw them out there and I think I got one bean plant. Actually, I think it's probably still producing. So I did do the Eat the Farm challenge and eat the farm. I don't eat the bugs, I eat the farm. And since then, actually, I found a lot more stuff that I can actually eat, including heart of bamboo, which I tried, but I didn't have the proper recipe, so I ended up just not doing it. It was late at night. I didn't have the energy. Right now is about 5:30. I'm having my drink. And I'm just chilling. I kind of would have been fun to do a walk and talk. But I'm actually too tired, so I'm just gonna sit and mumble. Yeah, so Lily Peeper is a boy, Billy Peeper, and the poor thing, because I lost so many chickens from the boa constrictor, his choices are limited. I've got three laying hens, and one of them has just had new chicks about 3 weeks ago, so she's kind of off bounds and out of bounds, and the two other ones basically belong to Elvis, which is the big white rooster. So Billy Peeper is hurting bad. I have seen him humping plastic bottles. He humps my mom's Crocs consistently, and whatever looks comfortable to him. So we gotta get him a chicken. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to kind of work it and manipulate the relationships a little bit so Billy can kind of have his gal or gals. Yeah, it was hard losing so many chickens. I lost my favorite one, Celine, who we've had since we got here. That was kind of hard for me. Sad, really sad. But lessons learned on the finca. Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned that before. We actually named our finca Fields of Learning. So Campos de Enseñanza. Campo is like field or outdoor, or can translate into a few ways. So Fields of Learning Farm. Yep, learning lots. And I'm still trying to clean up stuff. I haven't really thought about what I wanted to say, actually. I think I wanted to touch base on the fact that I kind of dropped the ball after Eat the Farm. I wanted to do 7 videos. And I think I actually got a lot of material, and then it just, like, the way I go is not, like, following through and stuff. And I realized kind of, like, I don't want to... I cut my hair, by the way. Actually, I didn't cut my hair. My son cut the hair. Yeah. My son cut my hair. I don't know what I look like, actually. I've been working all day. So I'm not really the kind of person that, you know, I try and make sure there's no food in my teeth, or sometimes I try and look good, but not this time. I'm just kind of here. Yeah, my son was here for Christmas vacation. I had an awesome time. It was so good and emotional to be with him. A lot of stuff. We did a lot of cool things. We went to Tamarindo for New Year's Eve. That was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We lost our new dog, Louise. She took off because they both took off. Louise and Olive escaped our hotel room during the fireworks on New Year's Eve, and basically took off into town and in the outskirts of Tamarindo. And as my son and I were out partying and watching the scene, not partying so much, but checking out the scene, my mom was left alone in the hotel room with 3 dogs that were freaking out from the fireworks. And when she opened the door to let them go pee, they just took off. So luckily, my son and I, when we came home at like 2 in the morning, there was like a big resort, like really quiet, dark with low lighting, really nice atmospheric lighting around the resort. And we both kind of had this subconscious thought that that's where Louise would be. Olive, actually, my mom found her running down the road back towards, I think the dog Olive was running. She ran past our hotel and was heading to town. So I'm super, super grateful that my mom was able to grab her. And then my son and I kind of went out looking for Louise, and he found her deep in this private condo complex / resort. She was trapped in she went into this kind of maintenance area, and she couldn't find her way out. And so my son asked him, like the guard at the gate, have you seen a black dog? And he said, yes, it's back there. So they were able to recuperate Louise, and I'm super glad. Otherwise, she would have been a street dog in Tamarindo. So yeah, that was a really good time. We did a nice road trip. If anyone has any questions about doing road trips or different locations in Costa Rica, I could probably start to... I'm starting to get enough info and experience in the country that I could probably give my opinion and tips and pointers on places to go and things to do and things to watch out for. Yeah, so I think I've been rambling. I said I was going to mumble, but I'm just like rambling on. So yeah, take a breather. I kind of realized, like, this editing thing, like I wanted to edit stuff and do a really good job of editing, but it takes me a really long time, and then I just lose juice over it, and then it gets left behind, and then I get distracted with work projects and stuff, and then time goes by and new things happen, and everything just seems so passé by the time that I'm ready to put stuff out, so I then just don't bother. So I'm maybe gonna try and for right now at least, just kind of chat and talk, and then hopefully just not edit it at all. So excuse me for rambling on in any way whatsoever. My video right now is not intentionally to teach anything or talk about what's been going on here so much, really, except for Billy Peeper. We have taken some of the trash away. I know you won't be able to tell. We did a truckload of trash to the town dump, and that was like a Mad Max experience. Absolutely wild. We're planning to go back again soon, and I'm gonna film it because it's just so crazy that, like, I don't need to talk about it. Just wait for that video to come out. Maybe I should stroll a little bit. Light's going down quick, so maybe I should stroll a little bit because there's always a nicer light over there. I like to call it the purple hour, l'heure mauve en français. It's because when, you know, that time when the sun goes down, the sky looks kind of purple and the light's kind of purple. But I know one thing I did want to talk about is, you know, related to growing gringa, related to adapting to a new country, related to adapting to farm life, or just being out here in the wild. There's so many things that I want to do, and I'm feeling like a lot of psychological pressure from my own behalf about not completing the things that I want to do, not having the knowledge or the resources to complete what I want to do. I don't employ anyone here. So living on almost 9 acres by yourself and trying to repair fences, which I was doing today. Repaired a fence post and put back some barbed wire here. You probably can't tell. Cut my hand a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not complaining, just mentioning. Hummingbird. There's a lot of gifts that come with it, but there's a lot of feeling of inadequacy, feeling overwhelmed about not being able to complete the tasks that I want to complete. And so it's constantly a battle, like in my mind, like just, you know, start with one small thing, or just right now I'm trying to focus on just finishing up with stuff that I started and not moving on to anything new, and just trying to keep a handle on stuff that I started and finish it up. To be honest, I think I should probably just cut this off because I have no focus and I don't want to waste your time. But I think that as far as homesteading is concerned, the reality kind of hits you that it's like you have 100 million ideas and there's a learning process to it. And so I get frustrated when it looks monumental and I don't know how to do it, and I don't know how to proceed, and I don't know the first steps to take in building a new cabin. I don't know how to build a goat pen. I don't know how to build a pig pen. Sorry, I was just wondering if my thing was still filming. Yeah. Lots going on, but you know what? I gotta say a shout out to United States. You guys are going through some stuff. A lot of stuff going on there. And I'm Canadian, and I kind of touch base every once in a while with Canadian politics, but American politics is so much more exciting. Like, who needs to watch movies or Netflix when you have real life? That's my thought of it. So exciting. I don't know. I got my own opinions, which I'm not going to touch on here, but you guys have been having a heck of a ride. Heck of a ride. Anyways, I feel comfortable and safe and peaceful in Costa Rica, and I find, like, actually when I pay attention to YouTube and stuff that's going on in the United States, actually it distracts me a lot. And I think, like, if I were just to concentrate on my peaceful little life in Costa Rica, that a lot of that stuff wouldn't, like, I would probably have more energy, or like be more effective. But it's just too interesting. I don't know. So I hope you guys are all safe and well. I know most of you are from the United States, and I have very few viewers from Canada. Probably some friends check out my videos once in a while, but I don't even think most of them are subscribers. Thanks, guys. Now that's cool. I'm just chilling. It's funny. It doesn't bother me at all, actually. One thing at a time. I don't know if you can tell behind me, we got a new truck. Yeah. We're trying to wean out the problems in our lives and make things a little bit more smooth. So we got hopefully a forever vehicle. You know, nothing's forever, and especially not vehicles, but you know what I mean. Something you can trust and depend on. We got a big burn pile ready here. Oh, I have to mention, it's been raining for like 2 months straight. Mosquitoes are absolutely wild. So it's been a while before we can actually burn trash, and like there's so many branches cut down everywhere where I'm walking, even a lot of stuff, like, because you gotta trim stuff up and don't know what to do with it. My intention is to burn it and to make wood ash and charcoal. But it's actually, since my neighbor makes charcoal in a closed combustion chamber, I don't need to worry about making charcoal, but I need that ash to fertilize my plants and stuff. So I've been playing around with a few little permaculture stuff and whatnot, but I'm just trying to get by, just like you guys. And it's hot here, and it's raining here, and there's a lot of mosquitoes, so I can't say it's easier here, but in a lot of ways it probably is. I don't have the fear that a lot of Americans probably have. I just have my day-to-day challenges, but one of my fears really is finance, probably the same way you guys feel about it, because I don't have a pension, I don't work online. This land was supposed to be like my savior, and I gotta put in the elbow grease. So that's a constant thing, like how can I make money? So we've been exploring different methods, and a lot of it comes down to animal husbandry. I'm vegetarian. I can say I actually have nibbled on a little bit. Since I ate the snake, actually, I can say that at the Christmas dinner, I had a piece of salami. I had half a piece of salami at Christmas dinner. And salami, like smoked salami, was one of my favorite things when I was a kid. So that was really interesting to revisit that taste. And yeah, I only ate half of it. And then I had a tiny bite of turkey. And that was something special too. Like the texture and everything, that was really weird. And this morning, actually, the other day, my mom actually found real bacon, like normal bacon, in the store. We don't have, it's rare to find normal bacon here. So my mom found some in the store the other day, and she bought some. And she made bacon for breakfast, and I cooked my hash browns in the bacon grease. And it didn't, actually, I didn't really appreciate it that much. I didn't appreciate the taste that much. But it didn't make me feel ill. It didn't give me any kind of indigestion or heart, like stomach issues. So I'm not saying I'm going to start eating meat, but I have started exploring it a little bit because for a number of reasons, don't matter. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to stop this. Thank you so much for checking back in with me. I'm happy to check back in with you guys and let you know that I'm still trucking. You guys are too. So many blessings to you. Thanks for stopping back in, and yeah, blessings, good luck, and may the force be with you. I'll see you again soon. Ciao. Pura vida.